Hello everybody, Mr. Batman back with another review. Today we're reviewing Van Gogh's Starry Night. This is, I'm checking the box right now, set number, where's the set? No, oh yeah, set number 21333, and it has a piece count of 2,316, so pretty nice. And yeah, here you go, Van Gogh's Starry Night. First off, let's take a look at the only minifigure, the one minifigure that comes in this set, which is, of course, Van Gogh himself, which this minifigure just looks really nice. I mean, the fact that they have arm and leg printing for, like, such a basic, like they didn't need to put, like, the leg and the arm printing was not necessary, but I'm so glad they did. It makes it look so much better. You can see they add these little streaks in there. Sorry that my finger's like so cut up. But they add these little streaks of like lighter lines, which kind of is to imitate like what his like portrait looks like. So actually I have it, I think right here. It shows you in the instructions. So yeah, to like imitate how this looks, you know, with all those lines and whatnot. So I like how they replicated that. And it looks really nice. Like you see, like even in the beard, they continue those like little line patterns. It looks really cool. Also, he comes with a paintbrush and a paint palette. This paintbrush is just kind of all blue. It's not like the other paintbrushes I've seen have kind of a paint like kind of gradient where it's like partially one color, but this is all just blue, which I actually kind of like that look. And then you can see here the color palette has kind of all the colors of the actual painting. So not all of them, but you know, you see it has the dark blue, the like kind of base blue, and the lighter blue, and then yellow as well. And yeah, so those are all the basic colors, and it comes with this little stand here. So you could actually have the mini Van Gogh kind of painting, Starry Night, which looks really nice, and then the big one over there. So yeah, and then also there's a little place, there's a little extension off to the side where you could put Van Gogh and make it look like he's actually using this big painting as a reference. If you don't want this here, it's not that hard to remove. All you have to do is you go up, you see, so you go to this little stand right here, take it off, you take this out like so, take it out, and then you should put this support pin back in, and then boom, so that's back in, and then this is a completely, you know, you could have this off to the side. So that's actually, yeah, that's a good thumbnail. Yeah, I should do that. I'm getting ideas already. But let's get a look at the actual Starry Night. So like I said, you can just put this off to the side if you want, or you could leave it on there. Before we get into the detail here, I just want to go over the base and also some features it has. If you go to the back, you could actually hang this up. So this is a I've seen this piece. Well, I haven't actually seen it in person before. It's my first time, but I know this piece has come in certain sets, like I think the bat wing and some of the art sets. This piece comes in, so you could like hang it up with a little screw. And like I said, this is relatively sturdy, so you could, you know, that's not gonna, even though I'm not picking up from there, this is a sturdy build, so it's not going to fall off, so you don't have to worry about that. Like I said, this is just, I like the border. It's just very clean looking border. And yeah, then you can see here some of the back. Now, this part was probably my, like this whole blue background was probably my least favorite part to build. That was annoying as hell. It was like bag 5 or something. Up to that, it was an enjoyable build process. When I got to this is just so tedious, because there's so many different shades of blue. You got, okay, so you got the base blue, you have this dark blue, you have a lighter blue, and then you have an even lighter blue. So there's like 1, 2, 3, there's 4 shades of blue. Why does Lego have so much blue? And then there's also little bits of black, but those are just like, you know, little stud pieces on there. But still, there are so many different shades. You got to keep track of, like, you know, the size of the brick. I mean, they're mostly all the same, except when you get to some of the edges. Some of these are just 2x1s, I think, and the rest are, I think, 2x1s, and the rest are 4x1, no, 1x4s, I don't know, but you get the point. They're all small, annoying tiles. And I don't know why these are here. Maybe if you just like lay it down, but yeah, ooh, that kind of looks cool. Now let's get on to the actual set. So sorry if the camera gets a bit shaky. I'm gonna have to hold this so I can show it to you properly. But like I said, so here is the actual Starry Night. First component here is you got this big old tree. Now, like I said, all this is like 3D, so it's not like the art sets where it's just a whole bunch of dots. Actual, like I said, 3D build. So you look at it from the side, and this tree definitely is the thing that sticks out the most, I would say. Even though I think technically this actually has more weight and sticks out more, that's why it has a support on it. But this tree kind of sticks out the most, and it has these really. And I thought this tree would be really flimsy. It probably is if you whack it a whole bunch, but as it is now, it actually doesn't really come apart that much because you're not really handling this. So it's actually very clever. And like I said, all this is actually relatively stable. I thought of, oh, you got a glimpse of, that's a teaser for later. That's, if you know what that is, that's gonna be in more videos, but accidentally show you what's over there. So haha, don't look. But you can see here, this is a little, goes up and it's pretty nice. You can see here, like I said, you got behind it, you got some bushes. Oh, I just realized there's a house hidden beneath that. Why is that even there? You can't even see it from the front. There's also some other weird things that are just kind of there that don't really have much of a purpose. You can see here, there's this little piece is put on a little hinge, like so it could stick up properly, but you can't even see it. Like you can't, unless you're like looking at it from this angle. You can't see, so I don't know why exactly that's there. And you got little houses about, like, you know, like tiny ones to give kind of the perception, like a little fake depth of field, you know, where it's like small in the background. So like these houses are tiny. Like see, these two are like, you know, bigger, which is pretty clever. So you got the bigger houses, and then you got this is like a church in the background and more, which is pretty clever. Got these little hills he has going on. Where it's just like the same little things just going kind of back with these little studs on these the round, partially round flat studs or whatever. And then some other hills. And you got all this blue throughout. So you got these like little blue waves of kind of air, atmospheric air, I guess. I you know, it's very, you know, it's like a painting, so I guess not everything's realistic. I like how it replicates that. And then these are pretty fun as well. So this is like clipped on, this kind of a fun connection. And then you got these are like connected to this little studs on here. And yeah, and it was really clever how some of these builds come together and just makes that really nice looking swirl. And you have some dish pieces here. So we got this kind of like the white one with the blue. There's the white one, there's the transparent blue one, and then no, this is just the normal blue one, and then the transparent blue, and then there's, I think, transparent blue, and there's like a transparent light blue too. So a whole bunch of variants with those little stars for the Starry Night. And then the moon is really cool. I really like how they built up, just even though they got this print, but how they built up the stuff around it is just really nice. You get those layers in there into multiple colors. I think it's lovely. I also really like how this church came together, how they actually put this together. They put just more of these that look, hold up. It like layers on top of that. So you get that really nice, it looks like it's part of like the whole thing. This part doesn't get covered up, but you don't see it. So it doesn't really matter. And yeah, that is my review of Van Gogh's Starry Night. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe if you want, and go watch the 2011 film Van Gogh. It's a very good film. Okay, see you. Ciao. Bye.